Hey there. We got Howard and Shelly on here. Shelly, how are you feeling? Shelly, you can unmute yourself, I think. How are you feeling?
I feel better today. How are you?
Doing good. Wow, that's pretty good because you were not doing. How's your chest? Like,
Much better.
it's that doggone virus or something going on. I've more friends are getting sick and they seem to be recovering quickly. That's the good part.
Yeah. Meditation helps.
Yes, it does.
Your meditation helps.
Mine did it good. Which one was that?
The one I told you about, the manifesting and the one with the Milky Way in it.
Well, I actually do use that one about four of them. Is it like the energy pulling in the light? Yeah,
Pushing the energy out.
pushing the energy out. Isn't that amazing? It's
It
like
is.
you realize you're not in here.
Yeah.
You're out here. Yeah.
Exactly. And I tell you, it really helped me figure out where I was going. Today I had like and I
Epiphany.
got it figured out.
Good.
So thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure. It's like, I was just talking to Dove. He's going through some stuff. I said, I don't want you on this webinar. You need to be focusing on getting other things done. And I said, I don't teach anything I'm not doing myself.
Right.
I said, if you don't know how to break past fear or move past things, how can you tell other people to do it? And then if I get into those situations where something shows up, I use my own stuff and I say, okay, is this working? Let's me give it a try instead of, oh, you can tell all people do all the meditation and you're like, ah, I have to pay my bills, and so so I actually the courses that I create, I actually take them myself. So I'm like, the last one I did, I got bored with my own course, so I had to rewrite the whole thing. So I was like, this is boring. So
I will be leaving early.
okay, well you're gonna love what we're doing. Howard, how are you doing?
Well, I wanted to talk to you really, Landria, because what's been going on with me is like what you were just talking about. I just left the chiropractors, and my back looks like one of those puzzle things that somebody put together the wrong way. And so I've just been in tremendous pain, and I have, my job's very physical.
Yeah.
But what it's leading me to is I need to have a source of income that is not based on my physical labor.
Mm-hmm.
I went online and I saw this thing where a guy said basically, in order to be really leverage yourself and to make a good living, you have to have, number one, a skill set, and number two, demand.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you need. And you can do anything you want. So it's brought me all the way back around to where if I can do this, and the first thing is I had to rebuild it so I can set my computer up so I can look straight at it instead of what's causing a lot of people a lot of pain right now, and that is with their iPhones and their computers looking down.
Yeah.
It's actually ruining people's backs and necks from doing it, and the chiropractors
they
about
call
it.
sitting is the new smoking.
Oh man,
they said it's killing people just sitting. And so I make a point, like yesterday I went to the gym for a couple hours and weight trained and did cardio, and then the day before I went for a 3-mile run. I said, you've got to get up and make a point of getting away from that doggone computer. By the way, I want you to know, and I'm going to let other people know, I have a friend. She owns a travel agency, and she does calls. Of course, she's sitting in front of a computer, but she does calls online for like Expedia.com, hotels.com, And she actually makes a living off that. And she works when she wants to. And she's taking, you know, those people that take our calls on Expedia. She's one of those.
Okay.
You know, so if you're interested, she, you know, she's able to pay her bills with it. She says you work as much as you want. And it might be something for you that you can do at home to create extra income if you feel like you want to.
Well, send it to me, please.
Okay, I'll do that when we get off.
The other part, Landria, is you know, sign me up.
Okay, we're going to do that. So
Head, because this, I've been putting this off for ages. The skill set, the, you know, learning how to work with web pages. I mean, I'm lost on Facebook. I'm just lost.
Well, the new DBL has improved everything. I don't know if you guys saw that horrible webcast yesterday. I don't know what's going on with them, but welcome, Diana. And but yeah,
You start talking.
what was that?
I said as soon as Stu started talking, which I sat there for 2 hours and 18 minutes waiting for Stu.
Yeah,
to
me
tell
too.
what was going on. I got kicked out. Sue got kicked out.
Kicked out?
Yeah, we were out.
Wow, we didn't get. I just heard him. He was an alien for about an hour. And that was repeating. So they're going to have another webinar with him just going over all the new stuff.
Oh,
Just
good.
yeah. So anybody who missed the call yesterday with Stu, of course, we were waiting for Stu, and he was like going off into space into all this stuff that people don't understand. He did that with us at 10 for 10. I am going to do a whole webinar on what I learned at 10 for 10. One of the things that we reviewed was exactly what I'm going to go over today, because we all had our butts kicked with Stu and Jay and the other leaders who ripped everything apart, including our landing pages and everything. And it was more difficult for some other people than some people can't handle that stuff. I'm like, I welcome it. But fortunately for you guys, I got rave reviews. And one of the things that Stu said, yes, got rave reviews. They pointed out some things that I'm going to share with you today that they felt made mine so successful. I have the top performing YouTube video out of all of the leaders, and I get 3 to 4 times return for every $1, and they're getting 1.5 to 2 times return. So my conversions are higher than anybody. I'm just not spending as much money. So I just upped my budget. We'll see what happens. It's not always the fix, by the way. But you know what? Sometimes your video just stops working, and then you have to have new ones. But I wanted to know, what is it about the one that is performing that you guys all signed up for? It's the exact same one. You're going to remember this because we're going to play it. And basically, Stu and Jay said what it is. Now, it was slowing down a little bit, and it wasn't spending my budget. Of course, you guys know I'm on YouTube. So what I did is I shot a new one. And I launched it on Monday, and I'm getting about 200 leads a day. And I keep up in my budget. I finally hit like a max going, oh my God, I can't keep up in my budget. It keeps saying up your budget, and you're supposed to do that. All the leaders said, whenever it says up your budget, do it. I'm like, oh, that's scary, because I could be doing $10,000 a day and it'd still be saying that. So you got to have your limits. But so I keep upping my budget, and it keeps saying limited by budget. So I want you guys to know this, because it's going to happen to you. You're going to have a video and it's going to go crazy, and AdWords is going to say limited by budget, and you're going to go, do I really want to do that? And the answer is yes, because when that stops working, you're going to go, oh my God, I remember when I was getting 50 a day for $2 leads, and then it stops working, and then you go, why didn't I spend that money then? And then because you could have had like a $20,000 month. And because that ad was working, because they do have limitations. Christina, where are you? Look at this.
Yeah, that is Sagrada Familia, which is in Barcelona.
Oh my God! So
I'm just passing by.
Christina's in Barcelona. Oh, she's just passing by.
Yeah.
Yes, a major mind. I love Barcelona. It's a oh wow.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
All right,
This is one of the sites, just one of the sites. This is the new one. The old one is even nicer.
yeah, Barcelona is one of my favorite cities. So I'm going to mute you because I'm going to play my video.
All right, sure.
And I'm going to.
Sure.
By the way, so what I need
Absolutely.
to share with you guys is my screens. I don't know if you're going to see it or not, so I may have to work through this. So tell me if this is working for you guys. Can you guys see that? Oh, wait a second. I can't see you to see if you can see it. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm going to unmute Allie. Allie, could you?
No, we can't see. Nope, not yet.
You couldn't see it. So I'm going to share. Oh, there we go. I'm going to share my screen.
Nope. Yes.
Okay, cool. So here's my YouTube training. I'm going to put you guys down here. We're going to begin with the basics. I'm going to play mine first. We're then going to go to Wade's. He just supplied one that he just did. He's not getting good results. And we don't want to give up on him. So we're going to look at his, and we're going to go through everything on here that I know is important. And then we're going to look at his, and we're going to all, help him to determine, how he can improve his. So here's the one you guys signed up to that is still going gangbusters, by the way.
Can't hear it, Landria.
Ready to do something that is not radical, that could change your life, like I did. Can you hear it?
If you're not better.
Hearing this, please skip this ad. But if you are, I want to share my story with you because I was just like you. I spent 20 years in investment banking. So I had a successful career. I don't have a sad story for you. 20 years, though, of 12 and 14-hour days and no freedom and getting super stressed out was wearing me out. And I wanted to change my life, but I didn't know how to. Not at my age, after 20 years in a successful career. I wasn't going to go back to school and get a degree. I didn't want to spend a fortune or put that kind of time in. I had to find something that was going to support me so that I could go after my real dreams, and that was to be a professional writer. But I knew writers don't make a lot of money, and I couldn't just quit my job. I needed income. You know what? All of my most successful clients used the internet. They used technology to support their businesses, or they were in technology. And it's growing. It's a tsunami. It's getting huge. And that's how we all do business. We socialize online. We purchase things online. We communicate online. Anybody who is not on board with technology is going to get left in the dust. Whether you have a business or you have nothing, you can learn how to do this. I learned how to use the internet from multimillionaires who showed me how they did it. That's who I want to learn from, people that have done it themselves, and I'm a super skeptic. I know that this get-rich-quick scheme promotions that are out there are not real. I've been in business way too long, and I know anybody successful had to put the time and energy in. I was willing to do that. Guess what? It paid off. I was able to quit my job. I got an award-winning, best-selling book that got picked up and produced as a movie, and I have 4 more coming out this year. Now, I'm going to tell you something. It does take work. It takes effort. This is not a scheme. It is an education. Once you learn it, you will have it for the rest of your life. Then you can use the internet for anything. Do you have a charity you want to promote? Are you an artist? Do you have your own business, or do you have ideas and you want to be an entrepreneur, or do you have no ideas and you just want side income so you can stop working so hard and get some time and freedom back into your life and joy? Well, you know what? If you click here, you're going to see it. Nope, it's over here. Click here and go to my website. You can get a 7-day free boot camp series where my mentors will talk to you about how this is done. 7 videos. They're going to go through all of it with you. You'll get a couple videos from me too. It's going to be free. It goes right into your inbox. You can check it out. It costs you nothing to check this out. And if it's not for you, unsubscribe. We'll get out of your life. But I'm going to tell you what, I am talking to you right now because I want to reach as many people as possible who want to make the kind of change that I did. Go after your dreams. Don't wait. This isn't a radical thing. This is something you can do while you're at work. You can have your job and come home and learn this at your leisure. There are modules and webinars and mentors and a support system, and most of all, spiritually minded people that will support you, including myself. I am a member and I use it every day for everything I do. And if you look me up and Google me, you can find out anything you want to know about me. I'm real, it's real. I highly recommend it. I hope you'll join me. Click for your video series, and I hope to see you on the other side. If not, I wish you great abundance and success. Thanks for listening. Are you ready to change your life? Okay, so I'm gonna make sure I can see you guys again. Can you guys can hear me right now, can't you?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So let's talk about this. I gotta get, let's see, stop, manage participants. I'm gonna unmute all of you. All right, so I wanna know what your thoughts on this, because we're gonna go over my little list right here. So I can hear all of you guys if anybody wants to pipe in.
For me, it was the eye contact.
Yes, okay, cool. That's great. That's great feedback, because Alex Smale does an interview type of video where somebody interviews him and he's talking to the person in the corner, which he's not really talking to anybody. And I told Alex, our criticism to him was, it really bothers me that somebody's not looking at me in the eye, but they're talking to me. So yeah, okay, so that's great. So let's begin with the basics. The lighting, let me pull this down. The lighting here, as you can see, is very good. It's very flattering to me. It is actually natural lighting. When you can use natural lighting, do so. Make sure your lighting is really good. If you have to go to artificial lighting, that's fine. But when you can get a soft golden light from natural lighting, it's going to be much more warm and appealing. The second thing is, as you know, I talk about being the spiritually minded community, and you can see my Buddha back here, right? Mm-hmm. All right, so by the way, people notice all this stuff.
Yes,
My back, yes, they do. And so the so I'm
very rich.
What's that?
Your furnishings look rich.
Oh my God, you know what? That's what Justin said. He said she's talking as an investment banker and she looks like she lives in an upscale home and that it's professionally decorated, which it is. And he noticed that too. Even though you saw very little of my house, it looks expensive. I wore a light color. I wanted everything to be very light and ethereal. I also, by the way, girls, I put highlight. I always use highlight on my cheeks to make them glow. So I give my face a little bit of a glow, which makes me look a little bit more, ethereal. The camera is not positioned that well. It actually should be, it's up a little too high, but I'm okay with that. I was there for a while shooting, the camera was too high. Make sure it is not lower than you. That is not attractive. And I see a lot of people shooting up. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't want to look up your nose. All right. So how do you look? If you've watched my YouTube channel, you know that I look like, excuse my language, I look like shit on it half the time because I go running and I come in and I have no makeup on. And I'm going to mute you guys for a minute. I have no makeup on, but the whole point of my YouTube channel is to be myself. And a lot of times I look great and other times I don't. But people get to know me and they feel very comfortable with me. But I don't want to do that on my ad because I want to look good on my ad and I want to look professional and I don't want to look like a scruff muffin. Okay, I have a question for you guys. You're all unmuted now. Did you guys know who I was talking? Did you feel clear on who I was talking to?
Me.
Yeah, you, right. Yeah.
But that's why we're here.
That's exactly. So, right, everybody on this call said you were talking to me. So nobody ever says, oh, you're talking to business people. They always say you're talking to me because you guys were being targeted in a certain place. I knew who you were. So I had the Buddha. I was talking about the spiritually minded community. Even though I was talking as a business owner, I said I was just like you. I said, I was just like you. So even though, because my biggest concern was, geez, how are they going to, anybody connect to somebody who was, you know, walking on Wall Street? And I realized I want them to know I was experiencing the same things that you guys were. It's whether you're a waitress or a stay-at-home mom or a business owner. So I was communicating. Now, if I was talking to business owners, I would have flowers in the background and I would be speaking as a business owner, just like you as a business owner, and I wouldn't be talking about the spiritually minded community. So by the way, I've got you guys muted. I'm going to keep going here because I want to get Wade on here in a second. We're going to use all of these things for Wade too. What do you have to say to them that is of interest? The first thing I said to you guys, I've unmuted you. What's the first thing? Do you remember what I said?
Tired of living.
Yeah. Are you ready to change your life? Whoa, somebody's got some crazy stuff going on in the background. All right, I just muted everybody. Are you ready to change your life? Are you ready to stop, working so hard, stressing out? Are you ready to, worrying about money? Are you done watching videos and meditating on it? Are you ready to do something? So I'm giving them a call to action with the first 7 seconds, and this is the critical piece. A lot of you are not getting to that till later on, and you're disengaging. Your audience really doesn't know what you're talking about. So they don't know I'm talking about internet marketing, but what they do know is they are ready to change their life. I know because I'm targeting the channels where people are trying to change their lives, which is law of attraction and Tony Robbins and motivational speakers. And then I pointed the problem out and I shared the solution. I says, I was an investment banker, but I was just like you. And I said, I found a solution. And if you're interested, in finding out the solution, give me a couple minutes. If not, skip the ad. And I thought my message was pretty clear. Now, did they know what they were signing up for? I'm going to ask you guys. Okay, I unmuted you. Did you guys know what you're signing up for when I in that video?
Oh, for me, I was signing up for hope. I didn't really know what it entailed.
No, but what did I say? What did I give you a call to action?
I think you did tell us that you have twice there at the end. You did.
Yeah, I said, wow, somebody's got some really bad background noise, so I'm going to have to keep muting you guys. Wade, you're right. I said 3 times, I counted it. You could get a free video series, a boot camp that explains everything. You're going to meet my mentors, 8-figure earners. I don't know about you, but that's who I want to learn from. If all you have to do is, and I pointed in the wrong direction, didn't edit that out because I thought it was funny, and everybody laughs because they know that it wasn't scripted. And then I point to the other side and I say, click here, give me your email, you subscribe, it's free, and we'll explain everything. If you don't like it, you unsubscribe and we'll go away. And I said that 3 different times, and you guys aren't even actually sure because that's how many times you have to tell somebody to do stuff. People don't pay attention. So they knew what they were signing up. Free video series, explains everything. It's my mentors. And you'll get videos from me, I said. And by the way, I don't know if you guys noticed, I said, I'm real. I'm a member. I use it every day. And by the way, you can Google me, but I never actually gave my name. So they got my, you guys got my name when you signed up. Then I gave my name. It's not what you're saying so much as how you say it. I was very relaxed because I tried to shoot a couple videos before that. I never actually shot them because I couldn't get my script right and it was so unnatural. I actually physically threw it out, and that was the first video I ever shot, believe it or not. And I was just talking from my heart and people knew it. And that's what Stu and Jay said. People trust and believe her because I was telling the truth. I was relaxed. I flubbed a little bit. I was speaking like I normally do. So I'll give you an example in a minute of how people talk differently on a video than they do in person. So as you notice, I'm talking to you right now exactly the same way I talked on that video. I don't change how I speak, even though I paused a little bit because I got a little nervous about what I was going to say. So is it going to compel you to listen? That means you've got 7 seconds in the beginning to get somebody to really say, yeah, I do want to hear this. And I said right away, do you want to change your life? Are you ready to stop stressing out? Just if you aren't, please skip this ad. Of course, everybody's going to listen to it. So are you selling or are you just talking to them? So there is a huge difference. And then what are you asking them to do? Is that call to action clear? I cannot tell you how many videos I watch, and I'm like, at no point do they go, somewhere on the screen you can click here. I'm like, for what? What am I getting? People don't want to, just click. So why should they listen to you, and what is your story? You've got to connect to them. Like I said, I'm like, okay, they're not going to connect to Wall Street, investment banker. Yeah, they will. They're going to connect as soon as I tell them I was working long hours. I had heart palpitations. I was miserable, I was stressed out. I couldn't travel. So we connected. So we're going to go back to this. And then we're going to, does anybody have any comments? I'm going to unmute you guys. Anybody want to make a comment on that? Are you clear on this?
Good so far.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to mute you all, and we're going to watch Wade. We're going to watch yours. You okay, Wade, with us going through?
Yeah, that's fine. I just shot this one this morning. I think I'm at number 30 for campaign tries, so I keep trying, and we'll see how it stacks up here. I know that Greg and Fiona, when they saw your video, and they said that of all that entire group, that yours got the most raves, and so I can validate what you were just telling us. So
Good.
We're learning from our best, so looking forward to it. I'm ready to get my hiney whipped.
Okay. All right. So I want everybody to know that, and this is what we did in 10 for 10. We didn't hold back, because if we did, we weren't helping that person. But we want to be constructive, as in, we're going to say things, what's the lighting? What is the background? Were you relaxed? Were you clear on the message? Did you get my attention in the beginning? I want you to watch all that. And then we're going to go through this list and ask you all these questions, but we're going to get some comments right away. So I'm going to mute everybody. Well, yeah, I'm going to mute everybody, and then we're going to go ahead and play his. So I'm going to play my second one later on, the one that's going crazy right now. So that's Allie. I've got 3 of Allie. How do I get this thing out of the way? Oh, there we go. I think this must be yours, Wade. Nope. Your dream starts now. Are you ready? Oops. Oh, there we go. It said digital education. I didn't want to say. Alrighty, here we go.
Are you the type that craves growth? Kind of growth in yourself that benefits your family, community, that's kind of growth that I was looking
Turn it up, Landria.
for. Successful business.
All right, so I have that up all the way, guys. Can you raise your volume? Let me see if I can do this here. Yeah, I've got it up as high as I can. Let me start it over again. All right, are you guys all having a problem hearing it?
Yes,
Yeah.
I have it up as high as I can, so put your volume up as high as you can.
it
I've got-
is.
Oh, shoot. All right, hopefully we can do this. So just try and listen carefully. I can hear it. Actually, I can't hear it very well either, to be honest with you.
It might be the volume that Wade recorded at.
Yeah, I think it is. All right, so Wade, just know somebody listening to this on a computer is going to hear it the exact same way we are. So, okay, I'm going to mute you guys. I'm going to just play it anyways. We got 4 minutes here, so just take a note. And I can hear it, so a little bit. So I'll have some comments. So hold on.
Craves growth. Are you the type that craves growth? The kind of growth in yourself that benefits your family, your community? That's the kind of growth that I was looking for. Despite the fact that I had a successful business for 25 years, I still did not feel content. I did not feel like I was offering products that did something significant value. I may have offered services, products that were of value, offer something that people are craving, people are in need of, as well as things that excite me, things that light me up and make me a different person when I'm talking about it. Those are the kind of things you should be aligned with. If you're not currently in alignment with these things,
Can't hear it at all, Landria.
Really?
Is there any way we can adjust it?
No. I've got the volume up on the computer, and I have the volume up on.
Can I go into YouTube and adjust that on there?
Yeah, I don't know if you can. If you didn't record it, let's see.
I had my headset on, and I could certainly hear myself when I was doing it.
Yeah, I can barely hear it too, to be honest with you. Shoot. So none of you guys can hear that?
No, I've had that experience with recording myself for a Mind Valley program. And I realized if I did not have my phone volume up high enough, that's what the problem was.
Wade, did you
I couldn't be heard.
You shot off of a phone, didn't you, Wade?
No, I have I bought a new iPad.
Oh, it's an iPad?
Yeah.
So, but
Probably the same theory, though.
Yeah, it's the same theory because you're not using a mic.
Yeah, I did have a mic on.
You did? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe you just didn't have it turned up. If you had a mic on, you should be able to adjust that. All right, so you guys aren't hearing anything.
Nope.
Landria, could he do the same thing later today? Could he do what I did with the iMovie and turn up the volume? When I was having noise problems with my recording and I liked my ad, I downloaded it onto iMovie, turned up the volume, and then reloaded it onto YouTube again, Wade.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Jesus.
All right.
Non-stop.
So herein we learn a lot of things. Like if somebody can't hear you, they're gonna just bug out. So I'm just gonna tell you guys right now what I'm hearing with this. Wade is starting to talk about, do you crave growth? Do you crave the kind of growth for, your family and friends and yourself? I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
And then he says, I wasn't content. Then he said, I wasn't offering the kind of products that I felt good about or was passionate about. I don't know what that means either. So right away, in 10 seconds in, I don't even know what he's talking about. And then you paused a few times, and then you're saying, you know, you need to be passionate about the products or the value that you're offering, and you need to do this. And I'm thinking, I need to do what? I mean, what, sell things or what? So don't even bother raising the volume on this one, because I'm going to tell you right now, you were not clear in your opening about what you're offering. So I think right now it's really the clarity of the message is not there. So Wade, I think that, first of all, I don't even know who you're talking to. So if you're targeting business owners, and maybe you say, if you're a business owner or you want to be a business owner, you need to listen to me. I was in your shoes and I've got some valuable information. Would you listen if you're a business owner if I said that? Yeah, of course you would. You'd at least give me 10 seconds and find out, well, okay, you're a business owner and you've got something valuable for me to hear. Yeah, I'll listen to you. You've got to hit them with that first and then say, listen, you can have the most successful business, but if you're not loving your life and you don't get to spend time with your family, you're going to be miserable like I was. And by the way, if you want to start a business, I can show you how to start one in a way that is going to make your life so much better than if you have a traditional business. And if you have a traditional business, you need to listen to me, because I just sold my business to run a different kind of business that gives me my life back. Boom. And then you run it to business owners. So let's go to Allie, do you have any particular one you want me to?
Can I just say a couple things to Wade?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, Wade. So I was on the call the day that you were going to sign your contract to sell your business.
Mm-hmm.
And can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah.
And that guy I want to follow.
Yes.
That guy that was even just talking on your phone while you were driving, you were so excited.
Yep.
You were powered up. You were powerful. I wanted to follow you. I wanted to do exactly what you were doing that day. Okay.
Beautiful, Allie. Beautiful.
Yes. So I want you to take your glasses off. I don't care if you even have the jacket that you were wearing that you used to deliver your products in. I don't care if you're even driving your van, whatever scene you've got to put me in, you have got to go back to that day where you signed the contract.
Excited.
And you have got to tell the story about how excited you are about what you're doing next. Even if you lead us in with, guess what I just did? I just sold my business and I need to tell you why. And I want to help you feel the way that I feel.
So, you know what's interesting, Allie? She just really nailed it. What's so interesting is when we were in London, I was talking to Claudia Voles, and she was saying she doesn't know her brand and she didn't do this. And I says, well, what are you doing now? And she says, oh God, you don't even know. She said, I'm working 14 hours. She says, and I haven't told anybody that I'm going home every night and taking care of my mother. And she said, I have no life. She says, I can't live like this anymore. She's going on and on. And I said, that was your video. Exactly what you just said, Allie. When we talk about, and we talk from our hearts and we're just being ourselves, that's when people know that we're telling the truth and that's the video. So thank you, Allie. You're absolutely right. That was a very special day. He was so excited to sell his business. And then you get on and you grab people right away and you say exactly what that was. I was a business owner. If you're a business owner, you need to listen to me. I got some valuable information. And then you go into that. I was so excited the day I sold my business. It's the happiest I've been in a long time. And I think you could nail it. I really do. And Allie's right. You could be in whatever, in a truck. And if you exuded that excitement. So here, I think you're just trying to say what you think, works, and you're not speaking from your heart. So Wade, what do you think about that?
Let's see. Well, I mean, thanks. It's certainly hard always to hear it. I'm very hard on myself, so it's hard to hear. But I mean, I want to get this right. I think if you listen again, I am speaking from the heart. I don't think that that's missing, but my message is not hitting. So, but I do believe that energy needs to come out. So I appreciate what you're saying, Allison. That does make a lot of sense. If I can recreate that, and then just bring out some of the points. I think the points that I'm bringing up are of interest to people, and they're relevant. But I certainly need to get some volume behind it too.
So do you think people are going to sign up for videos because they want growth?
Personal development. People don't want to improve their lives or improve themselves. I have a hard time believing they wouldn't want that.
All right, so you just said it. That's not what SFM's about. That's not what those videos are about on online business. So and this is the other thing I want to get across to you guys. If you're promoting self-improvement and they get on in your funnel and these guys start talking about affiliate marketing, there's a disconnect.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I say, my second video, I point blank said, this is about an online business. Don't get ticked off, because I know what you're thinking right now. I want them to know when they sign up for that series, I'm going to talk about an online business. Otherwise, you're going to pay for all these great leads, and people are going to unsubscribe, and you won't know why, because they think they're signing up for something else. So you got to be careful with that, Wade. You are talking, and yes, SFM, the whole core of what we're learning gives us that growth and self-development if we choose. But we still have to learn the online business. So we have to be really clear about that, because again, there's a lot of people that are getting people to sign up and they don't know why they're not getting conversions, because people go, wait a minute, I thought you were talking about self-development. They think they're getting a Tony Robbins series or something, right? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. And I think that's what I'm hearing here is, do you have growth, and then you talk about offering products. So we got to be really careful about, it's the toughest part for us is we're too close to it. And so we know what we're talking about, and people have no freaking clue what affiliate marketing is. I swear to God, they go through the 7-day video series, they still don't know what it is. They'll ask me, because we know what it is and we understand it. So we have to be so clear about that. All right, so I'm gonna run Allie's, because I want to come back to Wade in a minute. So we're not done. We're not done with you, Wade. You're not off the hook. And by the way, so I think what Allie said should be your indication of why you shouldn't give up on YouTube. She liked what she saw when you were talking on the video on the webinar that day. She saw this guy that you wanted to listen to that, didn't have the glasses on, that was excited. You were so happy. So she saw a person that she would want to sign up for. So that's good news. It's not like, oh, you stink on camera, you should give it up. We know you're capable of that. So it's just a matter of, I think you and I will work on a script, and I want to do that before we get off of here. So hold on.
And
I'm going to mute
one
you.
more thing, Wade.
Yeah.
I know that we often do the right straight into the camera, but what was coming up for me for you to try, and I know that this is what others have tried, is the interview format. You seem like someone who would be a little more comfortable if someone was asking you questions and that you had scripted ahead of time, just an idea, but like you seem like a little more business guy. So like if someone's prompting you, you can naturally answer them versus trying to just come out and say it all at once with no prompting. So
actually, Allie, we actually had that discussion this week, and I told Wade the exact same thing. I said, why don't I interview you?
I think you're right. Thank you. Yeah, I know I would be. It's just, finding somebody to do it with and to do it right. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Well,
Okay.
Can
Thanks,
I just May I just add something before
Yes.
we move on? Because I'm seeing Wade in his home environment, looking nice and comfy. It's a much more interesting setting than where you did this video.
Yeah.
I'm really not a big fan of the venue that you chose, because
snow.
there's nothing going on back there.
Yeah.
And I don't want to think Unabomber. So sorry, I'm a New Yorker.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that explains a few things. Yeah. Well, and when we talked about the environment, is this a place you want to be? Now, if you're a business person, and we're going to see in a minute, Allie is a doctor, and I actually read the titles on the books, Allie, in the background.
Yeah.
So people do notice stuff as they yes. So is that where you want to be? I actually get cold looking at this, and I know that
If it was a beach or something you were standing in front of, then maybe, but I don't want to be a business owner out in the snow.
Right.
Yeah. I've had snow since October, so.
Oh my God.
I don't have any options at this point.
Yeah. Okay.
Indoors.
Yeah. Well, he was in his basement, and I said I don't want to see that either. But he has a home that's on a lake, and it was beautiful. But it snowed since then. So, we'll figure that out, Wade. I think more than anything, you're really not getting us in the beginning with what you want us to, you want us to listen to you. You qualify yourself as a business owner, but I don't know why I'm listening to you when you say, do you crave growth? Well, I don't even know what that means, to be honest with you. Do you crave positive change? Do you want to change your life? Do you want to earn more money? Do you want to stop stressing? Do you want to spend more time with your kids? Maybe you pick one of those subjects, like, do you want to stop working so hard? Do you want to spend more time with your kids? Did you guys hear what Stu said yesterday? And I'm actually experiencing this with a lot of people. People are quitting their jobs that are making a lot of money because they're sick of how they're being treated at work, and they want a family life. They want quality of life. So it's not money. I have more members coming on board that have incredible careers that don't want to live the life without seeing their kids anymore. They can't take it.
No, and corporate America is making each employee do the work of 3.
Yes.
And they're staying out of fear.
Yes.
Because maybe they've got kids in college or God knows other obligations, but they're miserable.
Yes, exactly. And I was talking to a member yesterday. She said that she's she's a management person. Well, she's the white collar team. She said they don't get paid by the hour. She says, what are you going to do? Say no? She said the first thing they do when they interview for the next position is, are you willing to work overtime? Well, what does that mean? It means that they can have you working the job of 2 people is what it means.
Yep.
Because they need to save money. So yes, this is the pain point of people out there. And Wade, this applies especially to you because you were in that position. And I think there are a lot of business owners. In fact, at 10 for 10, we had 2 people cry because they can't take it anymore. One of them hasn't quit and they both own their own businesses. They can't take it because people think if you own your own business, you don't stop worrying about money. It's actually the opposite. You worry more. Yeah.
Yep.
So and then of course everybody else comes first. So you start taking less and less money for yourself. So I think these are awesome pain points for you, Wade, to really take up. So I had suggested it. Allie suggested it. I think we interview you. Maybe we do a Zoom and we interview you and see how that goes as a trial run. And then if we like it, then you can maybe have someone ask you questions off camera, just like we do. We'll figure that out. But I think that Allie's picking up of the same thing, is that it might be easier for you to talk to us rather than be on your own. And we'll see how that works out. Okay, so Allie, which one do you want me to show? I've got Fulfill Your Purpose 3,
Yeah, that's fine. The first one is fine.
The first one? All right. Hopefully you guys, I'm going to mute you guys. Hopefully you can hear this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ali, and I've had an MD for over 18 years. But I'd like to talk to you about my journey of spirit. Do you read books hoping that someday you'll find your true self? I know I did. Wayne Dyer, Louise Hay, Esther Hicks, Tony Robbins, looking and looking for answers. Does your bookshelf look like mine? I'm proud of my bookshelf. I want to promote all these people who have added to my life. But the people that I want to tell you about today is how I got to this point in my journey to talk to you. It's a company that has mentors that can show you how to give your gifts of spirit. Law of Attraction brought me to this company. I was watching a video just like you. It said, do you want to get off your couch and act on Law of Attraction? I know I did. I wanted to read, but I needed to give this to people. I had a gift that I needed to share, but I had no idea how to share it. This company showed me how to use YouTube. I have a channel. I designed my own website. I don't have to pay anybody to make my website. I did that myself. dralifalkingham.net. You can see it right here. And if you click on this screen, it will connect you to a page that will describe my mentors, describe this company that I am now promoting because they did so much on my journey. These books I now can talk to you about. These books have added to me, and I now can go out and make it a part of my life. I don't want to sit on my couch and read anymore. I want to give to others. How about you? Are you feeling like your job is just not supporting who you truly are? Do you feel like you read and you watch and you talk to others, but you're just not giving your full potential? The internet is what is going to help you with that. It's what helped me. I have no marketing skills. I had no internet skills. I basically had a Facebook page I didn't know how to use. And now I'm here on your screen doing this all myself on my own time. If you click on this screen, you'll come to a page where you'll learn more of how to get connected just like I did. You'll also see my YouTube channel and my website, and we can stay connected. I even have a Facebook group. I'm promoting in my Facebook group. I had no idea that this was going to be my journey. I watched a video just like you, and here I am in a community that is showing me more and more how to be my true self, how to bring law of attraction to myself, how to be just like Wayne Dyer and not die with my music inside me. You can too, and I want to help you with this. My mentors will help you with this. My email is attached to all the emails that I can send to you. Please click on this video and I can send you more. I look forward to talking to you. Blessings.
Well, Ali, you just talked me into it.
Okay, what did she talk you into?
I mean, I love listening to other people because I find out, you know, these people that are so much like me. And I don't mean that, you know, that I'm a clone or anything, but everything you have said is like, that's why I wanted to do this business, because I have so much in me. And
all right, so
much,
Howard, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
What is it she's selling right there? What is she offering?
I think it's spiritual freedom, you know,
Yeah.
an
Yes.
opportunity for people to find out who they really are and not who the business world and our programming and our upbringing have taught us that we supposedly are, but we aren't. That's not who we are. And I talk about that with people, but I'd like to be somewhere or talking about it on videos. I don't care. It's just if I can put that across, and I do it every day with what I'm doing now, but I'm working in a job where the only way to make more money is work more hours. And I need both. You know, I need both. I need to be able to do what I have a passion for and do it in a way that it will also nourish me.
Okay, does anybody else have a comment about that? Yeah, go ahead, Gwen.
You have the most beautiful presence, Sally. I would listen to you because of how you look. However, if that had been my first introduction to SFM, I wouldn't have listened to the end. I'm not even sure that, is that what you were offering us, connection with SFM? Because I didn't see that anywhere in the video. For me, I have plied my trade in the spiritual world for years and years and years. And the reason I wouldn't have clicked is because I would have thought you were taking me down the self-development road, which I don't need. Sorry, not that I don't need, but
well, you're not looking for it now, right?
That's not what I'm looking for. Yeah.
All right.
So that's all I've got to say.
Okay. Anybody else? I want to hear the feedback. What was Ellie offering?
I would say, that she's offering to help lead you to what gave her the ability to find her passion. I wouldn't be her target market. I'm a bit more like Gwen on that front. My bookshelf looks a lot like Allie's. Been on this road a long time. So I wouldn't be her target market. So I probably, it's probably not fair for me to comment, because it wouldn't come up for me.
No, you are commenting on the message, and that's what I want to hear is, what did you think Allie was offering on that video? So anybody else, what did you think, Wade, what did you think she was offering on the video?
I agree. It was, she's got really good presence on the screen and whatnot. I don't know. I didn't hear her. If she did say it, I didn't get the online business part of it. It was more about the message and the development, similar mistakes that I've maybe made in a different way, I guess. That's what I thought, but I don't know for sure.
Did anybody ever hear her say that there was a way to make money online? No, she never said it. When they clicked, they knew how they can live a life like Wayne Dyer, or learn how to shoot videos on YouTube and have a Facebook page. At no point, Ellie, did you ever say you're going to get video series to learn how to create an online business. Right. And that is critical, because Howard, you know what SFM is. That's why you're all excited about that video, because you know what she's talking about, but nobody else does. All they know is, this is how I got all these books here of all these great people, and I'm learning, I'm living my passion. Ellie, I was waiting for you to once say online training, online business, make money. You never talked about money or earning. And that's the freedom people want, because everybody's saying the same thing. Well, you're helping people to be compassionate, but that became 100% of the video, and training on learning to, so what's going to happen, you might get people that sign up for, you actually said it, spiritual development, all this stuff. And then they're going to click and see Stuart Ross and Jay Kubasek in front of a computer screen go, what the heck is this? There's no connection to spirituality and self-development in this all. You guys, we're doing that because these tools are allowing us to create that life. But that's not what we're being taught. It's the foundation of SFM. That's why it's so effective, because it is a spiritually minded community and founders. But they are so focused. So you heard Stuart, he was talking about SEO yesterday, and not once did he talk about spirituality or because if we don't learn this stuff, we can't create that life of freedom. So I want you to be so clear in your videos. What am I offering? Why should you sign up? And I actually say in my video, I don't love affiliate marketing. I love what it gives me. And because of affiliate marketing, now I can write. And now I do have a mentoring program and all these other things, which, by the way, also earn money for me too. So I think that Allie has an awesome presence. She's beautiful. She speaks. I'm a doctor. She's got the books there. She talks about the passion. But that whole other part You got to get that in there. Now, do you have another video that talks about an online business? Because you had 3 videos, Allie. Is one of the other ones talk about an online business?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, so this one was my first and probably my favorite for talking about the spiritual end, which I found a little interesting that Sherry said she wouldn't be my target market, but yet but yet these are the things that her bookshelf looks like this. So I was thinking that I was reaching more people who had a bookshelf that looked like mine, who then wanted to get it out into the world. So I found it interesting that both Sherry and Gwen said,
well,
you know,
let me share why they said that.
Yeah.
They're looking to make money online to create a life of freedom.
Yeah, no, that's helpful. That's
that's
really helpful.
They're not looking for more Wayne Dyer books.
Yeah.
That's the message you're giving is you can learn all this news. They've seen every Abraham Hicks video probably out there, and Tony Robbins, I'll bet. And so what they're saying to you is that's not what I want. Give me a solution to change my life, because I am a spiritually minded person, and that's exactly what I got from it too. So I get it. I get when she said, because obviously she is that is the target market, because that's where I found you guys.
Right.
But I wasn't talking about spirituality. At any point did I was talk about spirituality on that whole thing, other than we're a spiritually minded community. So just remember, again, what am I signing up for? Why should I listen? And if you go into that spiritual piece, make sure you understand this is about making money, because we got to pay our bills.
Yeah,
right?
Because if I have to say, because if any of that worked to get me winning lottery numbers, gold. It's really.
Hey, thank you. Now I know what video to shoot next for my.
Because it's about the Benjamins, baby.
Exactly. People understand. It's like, it's nice to. By the way, in my video, I said you can meditate on law of attraction and wait for somebody to knock on your door. And then I said, but you got to do this. This is how you make money.
You got to eat. You got to have a door.
I actually pulled them away from that and said, you guys, this is why your little meditations aren't working, because you got to do something. And I have a solution for it. So give them a solution for it so that they can do these things. Okay, so I'm going to, hopefully I can't hear you guys. I didn't mute you. It's weird going back and forth like this. Elliot, do you want number 3 or number 2?
I was just listening to which one it was, because I couldn't remember which one mentions online marketing. I think number 3.
Okay, let's do yeah, you good with that?
Let's try that.
All right, cool. So remember, everybody, she looks great. Her lighting's great. Her skin's beautiful. She's glowing. You probably don't even use that highlighter stuff, do you?
No.
No, she just naturally glows.
No.
She's a doctor. By the way, I noticed the stethoscope.
Yes.
Right? But she's got the little rock, lit rock. So I see this whole spiritual thing in the books. I did notice the books. And she's got her hair down, so she's not looking like she's a prudy, stiff kind of doctor. So, all right. So we're going to go into this, Allie.
I hope this is the right one. Yeah.
Yeah, you speak so beautifully too. So this is an easy fix for you, by the way. You just have to get you know what the biggest challenge, guys, is you've got a few seconds to convince them why they should listen to you, and then right?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, this is unscripted. I took about an hour this morning before I went grocery shopping and hopped back online with you guys. So I really appreciate it, because I think this is the speaking from the heart that isn't scripted. So now you're giving me feedback to then script in the rest. So
okay, and you know what? Okay, there is one small thing that I would like to see you correct, and that is I can tell you're looking at yourself.
Yeah, I think I do better with the eyes on the last one. Let me know.
Yeah, because you got to keep the eyes on the lens, and I can tell you're watching yourself in the little screen, right? To next to it.
Yeah, either that or the ghost sitting beside me. I mean, it
just watch that because you're going back and forth a little bit, and it is
Yeah.
more effective if you look straight in the camera, which you have no problem doing though, which is great.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
And I've had an MD for over 18 years.
It's not showing.
But I'm here to talk to you
All right.
about your journey.
Hold on, I thought I was sharing my screen, so here we go. I'm gonna mute you guys first. All right, you guys are muted so that we can hear her. All righty. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Dr. Allie, and I've had an MD for over 18 years, but I'm here to talk to you about your journey of spirit. Does your bookshelf look like mine? Do you read and watch videos and hope that law of attraction will make your life better? I know I did. I love reading, and it came to a time where I wanted to fulfill my purpose. I was watching a video just like this, and she said to me, "Do you want to get off your couch and live law of attraction?" I know I did. It was time for me to act. I clicked the screen, and I was opened to a community that I want to open you to. Click this screen, and you will be connected to my mentors, the same mentors that got me started on my YouTube channel, showed me an educational process how to design my own website. You can sell products, you can promote webinars, you can find your own products, you can promote them just like I am. I fell in love with this community. This company has done such wonders for me. I wanted to do it for you. Affiliate marketing is not my passion. However, it has become a part of what I do on my daily basis as part of my purpose. The finances of a doctor are not all that everyone thinks they are. My family was working hard, and we weren't able to go on vacations. We were still not able to spend the time at home that we wanted to spend. This has allowed me to spend time at home and work from home and earn from home. And I can do this all just because I clicked on this video series that I want you to click on and learn about this too. Promote your purpose. Stop reading, stop watching videos, do it yourself. I can help you with this. My mentors can help you with this. If you watch these videos and it seems right for you, you'll click an application that then will lead you to a community and a whole educational process that you can design what's right for you. Please do this for yourself. Law of attraction brought me to your screen, and law of attraction can help you click and bring what you want into your life. I have a Facebook group. I barely had a page. I have a community. My website is bringing people to me, and I want you to do this for you. Like Wayne Dyer said, don't die with your music inside you. If you're tired of just reading, then please click this screen and connect with us. I look forward to meeting you.
Okay, so I'm going to do something because it's 1 o'clock, and I want to get to the point. You guys can hear me, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to play my one that's knocking it out of the park right now. And I want you to hear the sequence of things compared to what's going on here and the clarity that I think that I'm getting to in my YouTube career. So here we go.
Are you ready to step outside the matrix and create the reality that exists for you right now? You can do it. We're in a new world and everything's changing and it's all good. Yeah, it's all good. I'm here to tell you that you can join the movement, the whole wave of people that are changing their lives. The way we're working, the way we're living, the way we're socializing, it's all good. And you can participate in that and get out of the traditional way of doing things that doesn't work anymore. Are you living in fear? Are you tired of working so hard? Are you worried about your future? Would you like to make more money and have more freedom? It's possible, and people are doing it. A lot of people are doing it. I'm one of them. You may have seen me on an ad before. It's because I truly believe in what I'm promoting, and that is an online marketing training. It's an online system that's changing people's lives. What is it? We're just teaching people how to use the internet, how to promote anything, how to create income, and how to get the freedom that they don't have in a traditional business. Are you willing to learn something new to change your life? Are you willing to give up the old way of thinking, of limiting thoughts, of working for somebody else? Or maybe you work for yourself, and if you were like me and you own the company, that's even worse. I never had any free time, and I had heart palpitations, and I finally quit a 25-year investment banking business and went after my dreams of being a writer. Why? Because what I learned with this system allowed me to write all day and not worry about my income. In fact, if you sign up, you'll see something somewhere on the screen that's going to pop out, and you can click on it, give us your email, and we'll send you videos, 7 complimentary videos explaining how this works. Now, if you don't like it, you unsubscribe. Isn't it worth looking into? This is your time to make the change. This is getting huge, and more and more people are getting on board with this, and you can be one of them. Don't be afraid with something new. Don't be afraid to step out of the box and go see the light like so many have. It's time. It's time to get out of the matrix. It's time to create the life that you want to live. Take charge of your income and your freedom. I did it. By the way, I became a best-selling author with award-winning books, and my book was made into a movie. I now produce television series, and I have several internet companies that create the kind of income and the passion that has given me my life back. If you're willing to join me, I'll be there on the other side to personally mentor you. And I'm just a member. I'm not running the company. I'm just promoting it because I truly believe in helping other people change their lives. So if you want to join me, just check it out. Click here somewhere on the screen. Come on over, see what we're about, and if you don't like it, unsubscribe. But if you're willing to look into something new, step outside into the sunshine, create that new reality, we'll be here to embrace you. Thanks for listening. I look forward to seeing you on the other side. Okay. We have a few seconds too there that
it's biblical.
All right. So were you guys really clear about what I was offering? Yeah. Within a few seconds, I said I'm offering an online business education.
I'd sign up with you again.
Thank you. So I got really good at being clear about what I'm offering. So, but in the beginning, I did what Allie did, and she's right on track, is that I am targeting a spiritual audience about changing your life, step outside that matrix. And I talk about changing all your probabilities there, change your reality. You know, in other words, use all this manifesting capabilities and go ahead and make that change. But this is how I did it. I went after that dream, and here is the bridge basically between what you're doing now and the life you want to live. We're giving them the bridge between these two lives. And we're giving them that ability. We're giving them that ability to have tools and know that other people are doing it. So I always say it's a big movement. It's not like, oh, this is another one of those things. It's a big movement, you know, and join us, and I'll be there on the other side, and I believe in this. So I'm telling them this is my purpose, is to help other people. So they're connecting to that too. So Allie, you are so right there. But you're talking so much about the spiritual part and learning how to build a website that you never talked about making money online. And I know you probably have a tendency to shy away from that because you're a doctor. And I know there's a part of you that doesn't like going into that zone, but it's okay, because if you put it in that frame of mind, that you're not quitting being a doctor. I quit being an investment banker. I wanted to get the hell out of there. But you're not saying I quit being a doctor. You're saying I've got these new tools and by the way, you never mentioned more time with your family. Say I work long hours. I want to use these tools as a doctor to create more time and reach more patients through these tools. Believe it or not, even doctors can do this, because we have a few doctors. Business owners can do this. Take anything you're doing now and these tools will make your life better. And if you don't want to do what you're doing now, you can quit that if you're, put the work in. So you give them these options. So if you're talking and they don't know what to do with these tools, they get a little lost. So I'm going to offer something to you guys. We'll probably regret. I'm going to write your scripts for you if you want me to.
Yes, we're worth it.
I'll write your script for you, okay? And they're going to be customized to you. They're not going to sound like mine. They're going to be very clear like mine, but they're going to be you. And then you're going to take them and you can do what you want with them. But I have managed to pretty much perfect this. And you guys are very personable, all of you, so you don't have those problems. Some people they're just not good on camera. That's not the case with you guys. So what I'm going to do is you guys got to contact me. I'm going to replay this, send out the replay. And I want you to email me. Does everybody have my Gmail? Everybody has my Gmail, right? Christina, you don't have my Gmail. All right, I'm going to make sure it's my Gmail because my other one. And so what's going to happen is I'm going to spend 1 hour with each of you, and you're going to tell me your story. And I'm going to do a script for you, and we're going to shoot it. And then we're going to have you go off on your own and do it. So we're going to do like a Zoom, so you'll get the recording, you can watch yourself, and we're going to critique it within that hour. All right?
Sounds great.
Okay, cool. Because I want you to be successful. And I think once you do it, once you hear yourself say those things, then you can seriously, I don't even think, I just shoot. I don't even think about it before I shoot, because you sort of get in that groove, like, I know what I have to say. I got to get their attention. What am I offering? Who am I to tell them? What are they getting? Be very clear about that. And and Wade, we're going to take all that enthusiasm. We're going to talk about you selling your business. And I think that's going to really impact people, because there's a lot of people out there who want to have their own businesses. And when they hear business owners say, not only did I have it, I couldn't wait to get rid of it. One of the happiest days was when I sold it. And then even talking about it, you're going to get joyful, So when you're talking about what you love, you get happy. Like Allie, I can tell she gets excited about the passion, and she's talking about YouTube and Facebook and that. So we just have to hone it in a little bit, bring you guys in, and then once you get it, it's like, oh my God, yeah, it's like so easy. You just like hit these 3 points. So, and then I'm going to send you, you guys will have the PDF of what we need to go over about your lighting, your background, any issues. Now, Wade, we know that nobody wants to see you in the snow.
Turn on the heat.
Turn on the heat. Yeah, and
Post a beach poster back there or something.
There we go.
Right.
Yeah, and so don't worry about the mistakes. As you noticed, like when I pointed here and said oops and pointed there, I thought they're going to know I'm not scripting this. And if it's too stiff and people are okay with you making mistakes. I stumble, and you notice there's like 3 times I stumbled on what I was saying, because I'm just talking to somebody, and that's how you talk. Right? You stumble. But so what I'm going to do is, like I said, as soon as I get off, I'm going to post this video. It's going to go out to you guys via email. And then I'm going to open up my schedule to you. So I'm going to send an email out. Let's see, I got to make sure I've got everybody on this call. I want you to email when we get off here as soon as you can, and just say I was on the Zoom. Because I'm not gonna do this for everybody. I'm just gonna do it for the people that are on here today. Because I have a life, and tomorrow's my birthday, so I'm not gonna be working today. Yeah.
Birthday. Oh,
and I won't even tell you which one it is, because it's a little scary. It's a little scary.
After the 5-0, you don't have to tell anybody.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got that right. It's irrelevant. All right. So Wade, again, I think you're so personable, and we're gonna get you there. It just, I think it's tough as a business owner. Just like, what do you say, you know, and who you're talking to, because not many people are business owners and they can't relate to us. So we have to hit them where they can relate. And I think you're going to do it great. You look great on camera too. You're a handsome guy. Yeah, good looking guy. So yeah, take those glasses off. We don't want Does anybody have any questions? Diana, you had your hand up. Did you have a question?
Right now, I wanted to say about Ali's videos before.
Yeah, go ahead. What did you want to tell?
Yeah, I loved how she started her first video, that she started slow, but then at the middle, she started to speak faster. Wow, the second video was almost slow all the time, which I loved much better. You know, to keep her
Her pace
low.
Okay.
It sounds much better, and I loved it because
Yeah.
I think she's good for that. She's very good.
Yeah, she is really good. It's really just the script. You're very fortunate, because like I said, a lot of people struggle with their online presence, and you seem at ease, and you're so believable, and she smiles the whole time. She seems very happy, right? And you know, it's like you want to know her.
Yeah,
And
there is a call to action, but you know, sometimes it's a little bit doubt. You know, what exactly? Get out of the coach, but to do what? You know, it's like,
yeah. There was no direction, because Ellie was talking about my video, and I said, get off the couch and go over and open the door, you know, so she knows. That's why I said sometimes you're too close to it, and like, you don't realize nobody knows what you're talking about, you know. So, okay, well, we're going to fix this. And then what we're going to do is then we're going to pull some of you guys out on some of the videos. We're going to show the new videos to people, if you guys are up for it. And because nobody's like you. Just remember something. We are not really competing with each other, because I've had people say, I've seen the Lifestyle Team, I've seen Dan Holloway, I've seen all these guys. They said, but I clicked on your video. And that's what you want. You want the people that you're speaking to. And believe me, Elon Musk just put 11,000 satellites up in the air. He's shooting up, which means we're going to go to 7 billion internet users. There's going to be plenty of people for you to attract. We're not going to be hurting for that. So just think about what you want to convey, what your brand is. That's going to be key, because if you're targeting families or business owners or whatever, now you don't have to stay in one lane. I'm going to shoot a video for business owners at some point here soon, because now that we have that whole DBL suite open, I would love to put business owners just right in that, and not even talk about affiliate marketing. I think that's a huge market for you guys. Wade, that's a huge market for you. So let's say these business owners, like even the guy who bought your company, he should be in the DBL using all that stuff and reaching his markets, and even getting people trained on it, using training for that. So that's another way for us to get affiliate fees. That starts, I think, April 1st, the affiliate program, and it's powerful. And so I'm going to shoot a video for that, and I'm going to talk a completely different. So you don't have to be in one lane all the time, but they have to connect to you. I can do that because I'm into the spirituality, and I'm a business owner. So I can talk both languages. So Allie, you've got the whole thing with the families. You've got the whole thing with professionals. I think you can do that. You can definitely. Wade, I know you really wanted to spend time with your family, all you guys. So just think about, what's my message? Sandra, you and I are going to work on your video. And Sandra Can just had a baby. So we're going to congratulate her. So now she's a stay-at-home mom. And I said, yay. Awesome opportunity, right? And she's beautiful, and she speaks another language, and I said she can target that audience. So put some thought into this before we schedule. Email me as soon as we get off here, as soon as you can. I'll send a schedule out to all of you guys, and you can pick and choose. I may do it in one email to all of you, so you can see who's signing up. Before we get on, I want you to tell me what your message is. What is it you really want to tell the world? What is it you really want to do? Is it the families? Is it the spirituality? Is it the business people? Just give me some idea, so that when we spend that hour, it's going to be very, productive. So I'm going to unmute all you guys. Does anybody have any input or questions or anything?
No, that's very kind of you, though. We all appreciate this.
So it's good. Well, you know what? You guys better get busy. That's all I can say.
Ready to get busy.
I'm a black member. I do get a percentage of your fees. So there is an ulterior motive here somewhere. Now, seriously, I want to see you do well. I want you guys to achieve those goals and get on that leaderboard. Sherry, did you have something to say?
Yeah. Well, I'll put it in the email.
Okay. Cool.
One quick thing is, yesterday after that visionary call, is that what you want to call it? They had mentioned the DBL. A couple of those things aren't available yet, are they? Because I went to do a page engagement because I wanted to get in.
It's in beta. April 1st, it all launches. So it's we're going to get a code so that we get a discount if we want to go. By the way, DBL is still free for you guys, but if you want all those extra things, you do have to pay a monthly fee. But then so do the other people that come on board that you can sell to, so you'll be an affiliate also.
What are the extra things?
Well, that's the SEO search.
Oh.
The SEO search, all of the funnel building and all that stuff, the page engage.
Oh, that's going to cost extra?
I think that's part of it. I think that's part of the package. Black members, I think, get a special rate, or some things might be included. So I don't know. We'll find out. He was going to tell us all that. And what else? Oh my God, it's pretty awesome. By the way, you guys, did you know we have the e-commerce can be downloaded off of there? It's just amazing. When I was in London, he did a demo. Stu, he built something. He built a landing page, and he was just like moving stuff around. I went, oh my God. And by the way, it's all tracking friendly. Which is SLC was not tracking friendly. They couldn't even help me while I was there because I couldn't put all the tracking codes on. So, which is great because lead pages and you pay for all that stuff, and who wants to pay extra if you don't have to when we have SLC? Now SLC is stepping up to the plate. So, yes, he's going to do another webinar going over all of that where he's not speaking alien language. So
That'd be nice.
That was so bad, wasn't it? Oh my God.
But it was so funny in the end, though.
Yeah, and then he just shut everybody off. So.
Okay, I'm going to need to make some money quick to pay for all of this stuff. So.
Yeah, well, you know what? The beauty is all of this stuff is going to make you money. So like I said, I had a lot of business owners that no way they're going to do affiliate marketing. They have no interest in that, even though they should be doing it. So just remember, that's going to be a whole target market for you that could be really, yeah. I mean, when you find out what it does and you go, oh my God. And by the way, the funnels are changing. We're getting brand new funnels that are going to talk about all these things. Affiliate marketing is now going to be some arm over here, and SFM is going to be all these other things. And here's affiliate marketing. When you come into SFM, you're not required to go through all those modules like everybody is.
Okay, I just finished all of those.
Well, good, because you're an affiliate marketer, right?
Well, I mean,
well, you have to go through it. You can't be you have to. But I'm saying if somebody doesn't want to do affiliate marketing, before they were required to go through it.
Yeah.
Now you can say you don't have to go through this. We'll put you over in a DBL or whatever. Or if they want to learn something else, they get to go into the other training. They're not required to go through the 5 modules. Oh, well, yeah, we have
one of the good buckets about this, and might be one of my niche buckets, because I'm over 50, and so I had the whole I'll be a secretary, office manager, it can't be farmed out, and all that stuff, and it'd be a good skills to have, but that's really out of the water at this point because there's not enough brick and mortar businesses anymore anyway. There's a lot of people competing for those jobs. So, but when I tell potential, because I'm still applying for jobs, but not seriously, that I'm learning digital marketing.
Yes.
That's a whole other realm of yay, you know.
Sherry,
So I think,
you could go in and say, I can build your sales funnels, place ads in Target,
yep.
and build your website, brand you, even create logos. I'm telling you, there's nothing we can't do now. It's huge. I almost cried at 10 for 10. I was like, thank you. This is charities. I'm actually launching a charity, and because I don't have anything else to do, you know, so I'm gonna add a charity.
5 minutes left in your day.
I've got this multimillionaire who's going to give us his property, but I have to raise the capital, and I'm going to use DBL to do it and show people. I'm going to build how to create, these funnels and stuff for charities who are relying on events to raise their capital. So I'm going to tell them you could be raising money, you know, in a much more advanced way, and I'm going to develop that. I'll share all this with you guys when I do it, and then you can go to people who may want to join. And then when you add that whole charity piece, they're like, oh, I'm totally on board. You know, I have met more people that are so into the charities. And so they'll pay like $197 a month to be in the DBL Pro and have it running their whole charitable, you know, efforts without all these people that they hire all the time that don't do diddly squat. So they'll actually save money and be more effective. So much you guys can do with this, and we'll get into that later. But thank you so much. Email me. Let's get you guys going, and then you guys are going to be the example of awesome videos and start knocking it out of the park.
Thank you, Landria.
Thank you, guys. Love you guys. I'll talk to you later.
Love you too.
Okay, bye-bye.